Okay, my Facebook flyers, here we go. A little approaching to Roanoke at dusk. I'm going to get my night rating checked off on my night flying, so I'm legal at night tomorrow night, but I thought I'd fly in while it's legal, let you guys see what it's like coming in at dusk. So here we go. Coming in, heading towards pretty much heading towards the east. Might be able to see the big tower at Bedford flash every now and then. If you see a little flash, look like lightning off the right nose there. But there's Valley View dead ahead. The white building's up about 11 o'clock right off the nose. And they have the high intensity lights on tonight already. So this will be quite the treat because you'll be able to see the strobe that runs into the runway. Back in the 80s, we used to call that the rabbit. Now, if I say that at the flight school, and they don't call that anymore because that's what they called it back in the 80s, then the young pilots there will look at me funny like they've done numerous times, like they don't know what I'm talking about because some of the terminology has changed. So I'm going to say it anyhow, and if they look at me funny, then I can give a little history lesson like I do a lot of around the flight school sometimes anyhow. So here we go. So just made turn on final into runway 34. McAfee's knob straight ahead. See the high intensity lights, and you can see the little light running up towards the runway. That's what's cool about it. It's the strobe light. It's in sequence, and it runs right up to the runway. See it? Right on the other side of Valley View Mall. Pretty cool. It's even more impressive when it's really dark. Right over Hirschberger Road. We're going to set it down about 1,000 feet down the runway because you don't want to try to shoot the numbers in the dark. Pretty risky doing that because your perspective before the edge of the runway could be a little bit different. So you want to go ahead and shoot a standard approach, and that's why we keep the lights on the left side in the right sequence, and that'll guide us down to the 1,000-foot marker. Flare out here, keep it on the center line. There's a 1,000-foot marker coming up, and we'll touch down right there. Okay, let's try it one more time, and this time we're going to ask the tower for a short approach. They're going to let us do one more landing before it gets too dark. We need to get on the ground, otherwise we'll be illegal. After tomorrow night, I'll be checked off at night, so what I'll do is I'll bring the camera up and we'll do this again, but we'll do it when it's pitch black so you can see the city lights. But this way, I'll try to do the same runway at night. We'll land on it and won't be able to do a touch and go because you can't do touch and goes after dark because back at the knob being in the way. But anyhow, we'll try to get a clearance for runway 34 in the dark in the next few nights after I get checked out. We'll do it again. This time we're doing a short approach. Made a left turn early, coming right over the hotels to the left side of Valley View, right, Hirschberger right there off to the left. And we're going to bring it in nice and tight because they wanted us on the ground or switch runways. So we're going to go ahead and do a full stop landing this time. See the strobe up underneath us. And I'm going to do a little side slip here, keeping the nose to the right, aileron to the left, and the plane's dropping down, straighten it back out. So we just did a short approach from about 1,900 feet up at about half the distance that we did the standard approach that we did a few minutes ago. Shoot for the 1,000-foot marker again. And here it comes. And we're going to touch down just a little bit early, right at the 1,000-foot marker right there. All right, put the brakes on. And there you have it. Beautiful night, sunset. McAfee's knob straight ahead, Craig County straight ahead. Runway 34 is closed for the evening now for touch and goes. And we're going to taxi on over here. So I'll go ahead and leave the camera on so you can see us taxiing off the main runway. And I want to thank my Facebook flyers for going with us tonight again. And the next adventure is going to be in the dark. We're going to put the camera back on the old mount because we get too much vibration on the dash. So hope you didn't fall in love with the kind of view, because the next view is going to be out of the cockpit again. So just a little technical difficulties we had to deal with, but that's the way it goes. So everybody have a safe evening and a safe day, and be safe. Thanks for flying with me tonight. Have a good one.